Time for the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Michigan Trailers in Traverse City. Sales, service, parts, and more, Michigan Trailers has your hauling solution. Rich Calkins alongside Doug Bauman, head coach at Traverse City West. And Doug, it's been a while since we played last, but our last game was against Petoskey, and we came away with a big 62-48 win.
We did. Good team win. Shared the ball well. Took care of some defensive issues that we struggled with in the first half, and pulled away in that second half, which was nice.
Yeah, Coach, we've talked about it quite a bit through the 4 years. When you get a balanced scoring attack with 4 different players in double figures, and those 4 players always tend to alternate back and forth on who's the highest, who's this, and they play consummate team ball, it just makes the team that much better.
It does, and knowing that I even have some in reserve with Carter Grubb and
Right.
Blake LaFave, and Graham Hetherington can put up numbers for us. Brody Jones can put up numbers, so it's nice to know that there's a nice even distribution, but also knowing that there's also more coming off the bench that are able to add to that success as well.
Yeah, Coach, Carter Grubb has been coming off came off the bench here. He's been dealing with a little bit of illness, but man, he really put forth a gritty effort there the other night.
Yeah, his last 2 games, he's really kind of come out of his shell a little bit, attacked the offensive glass, got to the basket, did a lot of things that we knew he could do, and we are just waiting for him to. So, kind of that halfway point, learning how not to play from the JV perspective. He was on JV for the last 2 years, kind of first year of varsity experience, and there are some changes that he's going to go to, that he needs to go to with physicality and speed is a lot different than the JV level. And he's really grown throughout the season. And I'm real excited where he's at now and where he can go.
Yeah, Coach, we have a Saturday afternoon tilt against Grand Rapids Forest Hills Northern, a team that's 5-7 right now. But again, that they've played a lot of tough ball games and a lot of tough teams.
And they've been close. They only lost to Rockford by 10. They lost to Central by 9. I think it was Hudsonville by 10. So they're very competitive in the games that they're playing in a very competitive league. So we know that it will be a fight for sure tomorrow.
Yeah, Coach, one scheduled 1:30 tip-off are the JV teams, are they playing tomorrow at all, or they are?
Yep, freshman and JV both will play at noon, and then followed by the varsity at 1:30.
Okay, so just like standard operating procedure, just like that, just on a Saturday.
That's right. And we're hoping that we can get that Gaylord game rescheduled there for early February, just waiting for some schedules to clear up and finalize that.
Yeah, we've got a couple of windows there for sure that if everything works out for them, it should work out good for us as well.
So. Yeah, absolutely. So it's not playing yesterday it would have been nice, but at the same time, getting Carter's ankle rested up. He rolled it in that game against Petoskey. A couple of guys been kind of coming over that flu and crud stuff. So to have them have another day off to relax and rest, especially with no school yesterday, as much as they would have liked to play, I'll still take a day off of rest for them.
Coach, looking forward to tomorrow's tilt. As always, go West.
Go West. Appreciate your guys' time. Travel safe tomorrow.
You bet. Coach Doug Bauman joining us on the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Michigan Trailers.
Hi folks, Jim Jeffries for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's volume leading utility trailer dealer. We have over 200 trailers in stock from America's top brands including SureTrack, Impact, CargoMax, and now offering AirTow. All clearly marked at volume value pricing. Add to that full service, parts, plus accessories, and Michigan Trailers can solve all your hauling needs. See us today on US 31 South across from Menards, Traverse City, or visit us online at michigantrailers.com.
Check, check. Oh, there we go, Rich.
Okay.
Not sure what was happening, but now we've got audio. So welcome to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. And today your Traverse City West Titans take on the Forest Hills Northern Huskies. And let's get our starting five for the Titans. Rich?
All right, so going back to the starting lineup we've ran most of the year, including Mason Zimmerman, Caden Stoops, Carter Grubb, Lincoln Lockhart, and Winslow Robinson.
All right, as the Titans head to center court. It doesn't, it takes a lot to make Carter Grubb look short.
Yeah.
But Joey Angok does.
Yeah, no question about it.
So the Nicolay Bank tip-off brought to you by Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations. Check out what Nicolay Bank has to offer at nicolaybank.com. The officials are ready, and here we go.
Yeah, watch them to run to the bucket quickly after the tip.
But
they didn't do that. I expected one of the wings to flash to the bucket right away.
Forest Hills gets first possession. Agnock wins the tip. And they'll give the big man the ball. He goes up and over. Ball on the floor, off the glass, no good. And that'll be brought down into the hands of Mason Zimmerman.
It was quite the battle. Zimmerman finally ends up with it.
Turns around to Stoops. Thought about it, couldn't do it. And a misdirected pass ended up into the hands of Forest Hills.
He got caught in mid-flight hoping to shoot it, but thought it might get blocked and kind of threw it up for grabs.
I imagine this is the second time in as many seconds as we've seen Agnock go up and over to Peyton Pasco down below.
Yeah, Agnock has not gone down below yet. He's been up at the top of the key the first two offensive possessions for Forest Hills Northern. Little half-court trap here by Forest Hills.
Lockhart down to Zimmerman. He goes into the paint, loses it, gives it up to Winslow up high. To Lincoln in the corner. He misses the dribble, gets it back on the floor, and a whistle.
It looks like they're going to call a foul on Forest Hills.
I think if Lincoln hadn't been caught and set down, if he had just gone down.
I thought they might call a travel on him, but we'll take that foul for sure.
They go to Grubb in the corner. He comes inside to Stoops. In and out.
Carter Grubb
takes it back and puts in the left leg layup for two.
How about Carter Grubb down there with Joey Angok? He gets the rebound from him and goes up and over him. I love that confidence by Carter.
6:30 to go in the first. Only 2 points on the board for the Titans. Agnock misses a shot. Lockhart with the rebound to Zimmerman. Back to Lockhart. Down low to Grubb. He goes base. Comes underneath. Gives it to Stoops on the far side to a wide open Lincoln Lockhart. He shoots too much. And Agnock gets over Carter Grubb for the rebound. Huskies go to the far side. Now they come back up top. Into the paint. He meets Winslow Robinson. Up and no good. Stoops with a rebound.
Winslow Robinson, tough man-to-man defense there, forcing an errant shot.
To Lincoln. Jumps for two, and it's good for the senior.
Give Caden Stoops the absolute assist there.
We're going to get a timeout from Forest Hills. Looks like they've got an injured player. So they'll swap that out real quick and keep the action going.
Yeah, for sure. That's Pasco, Peyton Pasco, 6'3" senior for Forest Hills Northern. It's going to get looked at, get attended to as the action continues to move along here.
5:41 left in the first. Titans up 4-0. Huskies head to the backcourt. Now they move it up.
Oh, good help defense there by Caden Stoops with the block.
Zimmerman over to Winslow. Up he goes, and the whistle blows.
He got fouled for sure, and I think he's going to go to the Fox Motors free throw line. Tuthill with the foul.
Yes, he does. Nope, he pointed to the floor.
Oh, okay.
So that's 2-2 for the Huskies. Titans to inbound. They're going to have to go way back to Stoops. You get Angok in front of you.
Oh, yeah, exactly. He's got that big wingspan. Like you said, you need to throw those deep passes once in a while.
Winslow comes up top to Mason. To Stoops in the corner for 3. In and out.
Man, almost got it.
Forest Hills comes down, matches up. They'll make it fall and put 2 on the board.
That was Tuthill again. He lost possession of the ball midway up with the shot and still tapped it in.
Grubb for 3. In and out. Maybe it's just me, Rich, but you can already tell Forest Hills played last night, and we didn't.
Yeah.
Because we've got the legs. There's a three-pointer.
And just like that, the Huskies take the first lead of the night, 5-4. 4:35 to go in the first quarter.
Winslow and Lincoln passing around. The student section today, the bleacher creatures, it looked like they dressed as parents.
Yeah, sure does.
Zimmerman. Down low to Grubb. That ball gets slapped away. He gets it to Stoops in this corner. Up and 3, nothing but net for Caden Stoops.
Good job. And West is going to need to do that because right now the Huskies are playing that 2-3 defense with Angok in the middle, and we're going to need to be able to hit some of those outside shots.
Titans up 7-5 and a whistle blown.
He made the as an offensive foul. Yeah, it was. Turnover on the Huskies and their 3rd team foul.
And it looks like Coach Souls for the Huskies not sure what's going on. But
Right
somebody
now,
explain why that whistle blew?
just under 4 minutes to go. Titans up 7-5.
Lockhart down low to Stoops. Gives it back. Lincoln will back it up. Over to Lefebvre, who checks in the game. Grubb up high. Lincoln thought about it. Nope, but Blake will take it. Lefebvre in and out.
Very close by Blake Lefebvre. Again, Carter Grubb continues to battle down low with Angok.
3:26 left in the first. Titans up 7-5. Angok will pass that off. Baseline they go all the way across. They drive it in, fling it up to nowhere, and Carter Grubb will bring it down. Winslow to Lincoln in this corner. Now up high to Blake. Lefebvre will back up. To Stoops with a quick pass off. Now to Grubb. He goes base and draws a whistle.
Yeah, I think Tuthill's going to get another foul on Forest Hills.
So that's 4, 2:48 to go in the period, and one more, and Titans hit the line.
That's right. We'll be shooting 2 Fox Motors free throws from here on out. Right now, they're going to inbound underneath their own bucket.
Winslow Robinson gives it over to Brody Jones, who checks in the game, and a shot from Lincoln, no good.
Get back on D. Nobody's back. Easy layup.
Easy 2-pointers. Lincoln Lockhart just tried to block that shot out of Agnok's hand, and he'll take 2 points there, but at his peak in the air, Lincoln could just get to the fingertips of Agnok.
And he hustled back on the offensive end and scored 2.
Titans up 9-7.
There's a foul by Caden Stoops against Angok. He's going to go to the line for 2 free throws.
That's the first for the Titans this game.
Titans up 9-7, 2:17 to go in the first quarter.
See Coach Bowman just telling the boys, settle down. It's early. Agnok takes the shot, and it drops.
Checking in for the Titans, Grubb. He comes in for Stoops.
Stoops will come out for a Gatorade break. Agnok with the second one. Off the back. And a lane violation
On Carter Grubb. Yeah. But I want to point out Lincoln Lockhart did exactly. He had shooter. And what that means is you box out the shooter when he takes his last free throw attempt. You don't want the shooter to get the offensive rebound and the putback attempt. Lincoln Lockhart did that. He did exactly what he was supposed to do.
So they gave Agnock the second shot, and he ties it up at 9 apiece, 2:16 to go in the first. Lincoln over to Zimmerman. They're going to double team him. He gets up and over to Lefebvre, and Jones zigged when he should have zagged.
And there's, they extended out that zone, that trap, just a little bit further towards half court, and it created a turnover. That's exactly what Forest Hills was hoping for, as West now goes after their full court press.
Down low and a zig when they should have zagged. I like that one.
That's what
Titans
happens.
will get the ball, and you kind of expect Coach Ballman to put in the full court press now and just tire those legs out even further.
Well, again, you use that sporadically here and there, and they never know when it's coming, and that's exactly what you want the end result is to create a turnover.
Agnock meets Lockhart at the logo. Him and Lefebvre passing back. Over to Zimmerman. Mason. Ooh, it comes up high to Lincoln.
Yep, that skip pass, cross court.
That's dangerous when you're playing against guys that tall.
It is.
Lefebvre from the corner. Boom! Blake Lefebvre for three.
Man, when Blake Lefebvre comes out, he plays tough defense, but when he's hitting those threes, too, that just helps the team that much more. There's a deflection.
Agnock will bring that down. 1:12 on the clock.
Lefebvre with the steal.
That kid can pick pockets, man, and I think he draws a foul.
He's going to shoot a couple of Fox Motors free throws with collecting that foul. 5. Yep, go shoot. There we go. All right, so they need a little hand once in a while.
Coach Ballman reminded him.
Yep.
Now the crowd's joining in.
Here we go.
So Lefebvre to the Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln free throw line. Remember, you can shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGTFord.com. Nothing but net for one.
Blake shooting over 80% from the free throw line this year.
And he's 2 for 2 today.
Just keep adding to that total.
14-9, Titans lead with 1:04 to go in the first. Continuing with the full court press.
Blake Lefebvre with those. Oh, here's a travel. And that's exactly what this trap does. It creates havoc, and you force a turnover in the backcourt.
So Titans will get it back.
With a 14-9 lead, 55 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Give it up to Lockhart in the backcourt. Over to Zimmerman. Way over to Blake Lefebvre. He drives in. 45 seconds to go in the first.
Coach Ballman preaching patience.
Lincoln's wide open. Now he drives in, goes up, and takes two with 20 seconds to go. Titans up 16-9.
6 points now for Lincoln Lockhart in this first quarter.
Oh, Agnock.
Spin move, and he traveled.
Yes, he did.
Blake Lefebvre went to give Agnock a hand up with that, and he turned it down and waited for his own teammate to come and help him up. But good show of sportsmanship there by Blake Lefebvre.
10 seconds to go. Lockhart over the stripe. Gives it over to Zimmerman. To Lefebvre. To Grubb. 3 seconds. We're counting it down. Final shot for Zimmerman. Nothing doing. At the end of one, Titans lead 16-9. You're on Up North Sports Radio.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Lube, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location.
Your home team works hard to win on game day. Nicolet Bank works hard to manage your money every day. Score big and get paid with better checking. Earn up to 3.00% annual percentage yield with Real Rewards checking. If you don't earn money with your current checking account, it's time to switch. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com or talk to your neighborhood team today. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations. Member FDIC.
SportsRadio.com. That timeout for TVC Cherry Capital Airport. Fly from Northern Michigan's hometown airport, Cherry Capital TVC. Book your spring break trip at tvcairport.com.
In the scoring department, in that first quarter, Lincoln Lockhart led the Titans with 6 points. Blake Lefebvre off the bench with 5, Caden Stoops with 3, and Carter Grubb with 2.
So starting off the second period, Titans will get the ball. A little delay here while they're talking to the officials. Here we go, and they go backcourt to Lefebvre. Now to Zimmerman. Grubb picks it up. Oh, down low to Lefebvre. Back to Grubb for 2.
Nice play down low. Carter Grubb on the receiving end of the assist from Blake Lefebvre.
And long pass, and Mason Stoops ends up out in the hallway. Or I'm sorry, Caden Stoops.
They're going to say it off of West. Forest Hill's going to inbound it just in front of the Titan bench.
Around the arch they go. 7:24 in the second. Titans up 18-9. Off the side of the glass, Titan ball.
Another rebound by Carter Grubb.
Robinson drives in, off to Stoops for 3. 3 points for for Caden Stoops. And we're going to get a TVC Airport timeout, full length. So we'll be back on Up North Sports Radio.
Source Julienne is your fireplace expert in Traverse City, the only dealer to offer the entire line of Cozy Heat fireplaces. Whether gas or wood burning, indoor or outdoor, Cozy Heat has traditional and modern options. And Source Julienne can help you design and install your custom creation and make your Northern Michigan home a truly special retreat. Imagine all the lazy days and magical nights in front of your custom-built Cozy Heat fireplace. Visit Source Julienne in Traverse City or sourcejulienne.com.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. That timeout for Cherry Capital Airport. Your total value in convenient airport flying. Fly to your dream destination. Go to tvcairport.com. 7:04 to go in the first half. Titans up 21-9.
Yeah. Kevin Klein working hard over at Cherry Capital TVC to make things your flying experience great out of Traverse City.
There's a turnover and Titan ball in the corner.
So I think they're going to Forest Hills is going to maintain. They just are moving down the field. It's a game of field position at this point.
Titans keeping that full court pressure.
They like what they've done so far.
Down low, and that's going to be an up and over on Stoops.
And that's going to be his second foul, I do believe.
I mean, he quite literally went up and over the shooter.
And Caden knows now he's going to have to sit down after hitting a couple of threes, sitting there with 6 points. That's his second foul. You don't want him to pick up his third with 6:51 left here in the first half.
Jones and Hetherington set to check in for the Titans. And here they come. So Zimmerman and Stoops will come out.
DeHabra at the line for Forest Hills Northern.
At 6:51 to go in the half, Titans up by 10, 21-11. Lincoln Lockhart comes down. Gives it over to Robinson. And we're going to get a whistle.
Definitely foul on Forest Hills Northern. They're going to get DeHabra, I believe, with that. First team foul for the Huskies in this quarter.
They didn't announce it, but I think it's DeHabra's second.
Is it? Okay.
Special guest announcer at the table tonight, Pavel.
Yes, I see that. That's doing a nice job.
There's a shot from the corner. It'll rattle around for three.
Good. Kyle Brown, the junior from Forest Hills Northern, buries that three.
Some token pressure from the Huskies.
Graham Hetherington into the ball game as well for West.
And that'll go up and no good for Grubb.
Boy, Grubb is really with Angok battling.
And way up in the air and pushed out of bounds was Lincoln Lockhart.
Yeah, good rebound, defensive rebound by Lincoln Lockhart, but he got pushed in the back, and that's going to go against Crowder.
So that's two on the Huskies this quarter. Looks like some of the bleacher creatures starting to file in, or that might be the JV. Sorry.
Yeah. West only one team foul. They are up 21-14, 5:30 to go here in the first half. Pick and
Grubb
roll.
to Lockhart, back to Grubb, to Hetherington for three, up and over, loose ball. Lockhart gets the foul.
He's going to go to the Fox Motors free throw line. 4-2.
Shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGT4.com. That's the third on the Huskies. 5:23, Titans up 21-14. 22-14.
Lincoln almost an 85% free throw shooter on the season. That'll work. You get up in those numbers, that's a really good free throw shooter.
And second shot, good. Titans lead 23-14.
This is just a little bit of a man-to-man token pressure right now by West.
Huskies going around top. Now they'll bring it back. Down low they go, 4 or 5 steps, and they'll call it for two.
Yeah, Brody Jones, good job going attacking the glass.
Winslow comes up top, matches up with Agnock. Down to Hetherington in the corner.
Going to reset the offense is West.
Lockhart to Hetherington on the far side. Hetherington down low. He's caught. Goes up.
Oh,
and he's like, I'll take it anyways.
Man, good show of strength there by Graham Hetherington up and over the defender.
That young man is motivated. On the far side for the Huskies. Just over 4 to go. Titans up 25-14.
They got Hetherington right now on Angok. Angok's got about 6 inches on him. Oh, and then Carter Grubb, what do you say?
Him, and those two have been going back and forth.
Carter Grubb said,
and I think he's going to get a T for it.
He said, no soup for you.
So they're going to call Carter on a technical.
It wasn't on the block. He must have said something after the fact. I did not watch it. I was looking. The team stood up. Of course, a lot of the crowd stood up as well. It was a great block. But again, something must have been said after the fact. So Angok is going to shoot a couple of technical fouls with West up 25-14, just under 4 minutes to go. Do we have instant replay, JJ? Because can we check the film on
I
that?
didn't see what he said, but I know he said something.
Okay, yeah.
As he turned and walked away.
No taunting. You can't be, you can't stand over players and taunt or say anything. So obviously it must have been something. Coach Ballman getting an explanation right now as the crowd goes silent.
To me, it looked like Grubb was turning around and talking to his teammates. He wasn't over the player.
He wasn't. Wasn't saying it to the kid.
But I couldn't hear what he said either.
Right.
So now they'll shoot 2 more. First one misses. So we got Lefebvre, Zimmerman, Jones, Lockhart, and Stoops on the floor. As Coach Ballman has a moment with Carter and goes, hey, no worries.
Again, obviously there was something there. There was a foul called as well as the technical. That's why they had 2 separate free throw attempts there. And with the they get the possession as well. Yeah.
Under 4 to go. Titans still up 25-17. Huskies come up high. They give it to Agnot. And up off the glass for 2 for Peyton Pasco.
Yeah, Pasco established good position down there for Forest Hills.
Lockhart from deep downtown, and it's a big trip for 3.
Into double figures now is Lincoln Lockhart into this contest.
You know, when you talk to Coach Ballman, he's like, that's what's the great thing about this Titan roster is. Who's going to go off? Because you've got 4 or 5 chances.
Oh, yeah. They're so unselfish. You know, they don't care who it is, but everyone take their turns, and there was a foul called, I believe, there.
I believe that was on Jones, so that's the 4th for the Titans with 3:09 to go.
And West up 28-19, 3:07 to go in the first half. Here comes Angok. Oh, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Great job by Lincoln Lockhart drawing that charge.
You know, if Lincoln wasn't in so many athletic sports, he'd probably be great in drama club.
But that was exactly what you need to do. Remember who was that the last couple of years that drew all the charges?
Quentin
Gillespie. Double duty Gillespie. How can I forget? Yeah, Quentin passed that on. When you can draw a charge, it fires up your team.
Jacob Banish checks into the game for the Titans. Lefebvre down low, gives it over to Zimmerman. He comes in and takes the layup for 2 more. Titans up 30-19, 2:45 to go in the half.
Love the aggressive move off the dribble by Mason Zimmerman into the bucket.
Forest Hills Northern drives in, turns off the glass, loose ball into the hands of Zimmerman. Lockhart for 2.
Oh, is he feeling it? He is feeling it now.
And we're going to get a full timeout from the Huskies, so we'll be back. You're watching Up North Sports Radio.
There's nothing better than a fantastic made-to-order Jimmy John's sandwich or wrap. Oh, yeah? How about a free Jimmy John's sandwich or free cookies or free chips? Get your phone out right now and download the Freaky Fast Jimmy John's app. You'll earn a free sandwich after your first food order on the app, and you'll continue to earn points, get special offers, and birthday surprises. Your Freaky Fast experience just gets better when you order from the 2 Traverse City Jimmy John's locations on the Jimmy John's app.
Your home team works hard to win on game day. Nicolet Bank works hard to manage your money every day. Score big and get paid with better checking. Earn up to 3.00% annual percentage yield with Real Rewards checking. If you don't earn money with your current checking account, it's time to switch. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com or talk to your neighborhood team today. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations. Member FDIC.
NorthSportsRadio.com, where your Traverse City West Titans lead the Forest Hills Northern Huskies 32-19, 2:18 to go in the first half.
Yeah, it's been a good first half for West, eliminating second chance opportunities to the much taller Forest Hill Northern team. The West has done some full court pressure here, created some turnovers, everything coming up Titans right now.
Full court press from the Titans. Forest Hills brings it down. Agnock thought about it, drives in, goes up,
and in.
He's got hook.
He can leave from the top of the key, and he's so long and everything. It's like he could do a finger roll layup from up there.
Lefebvre to Banish for three, just left.
Almost for Jacob Banish from the top of the key.
Forest Hills now with the ball. They shoot the three off the front.
Banish
with a rebound.
Good effort, and he picks up a foul, too. I think Jacob's going to go to the Fox Motors free throw line.
I believe he does. That's 5. Remember, shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGTFord.com.
As we always used to say, when you go to the line and you don't always get opportunities, go get your name in the paper. Jacob Banish.
First one up,
yes.
And good.
Nice job, Jacob. Jacob was the backup quarterback this year on the Titan football team.
That's why I remember saying that name.
Yeah, yep. Looking forward to him playing his senior year.
Second shot, good for Jacob.
2 for 2 for Jacob Banish.
34-21, Titans lead, 1:27 to go. Forest Hills sets up, drives, and they're going to lose the ball and get a whistle.
They are, and they're going to go. That's going to be the 5th team foul on the Titans.
So that was Lincoln's, I believe, first call of the day.
Going to send Grandstrom to the line. Christian Grandstrom to Forest Hills Northern.
First one will miss. Make sure you join us after the game for the Source Julian post-game show. We'll be joined by Coach Doug Ballman, the Jimmy John's Player of the Game, and the Fox Motors Motivated Player of the Game. So, neither of those would fall. Titans still up, 34-21. Zimmerman over to Lockhart. Hands off to Lefebvre. He comes around to the right to Zimmerman. He goes down low to Banish. He's stuck. Gives it back to Zimmerman in the corner.
Good decision by Jacob Banish down low as Angok, the 6'9 player, was all over him.
Now to Lockhart. He goes in, pulls back. Gives it over to Blake Lefebvre.
West being very patient offensively and turn it over. I spoketh too sooneth.
But they took a whole lot of time off that clock.
Sure did.
There's 3 from the Huskies, no good. Zimmerman comes down with it.
Again, only 1 shot for Forest Hills on the offensive end. West might be going for last shot time right here.
Under 20 to go. Lockhart takes his time at the logo. Jones sets a pick. Lockhart just got him with bated breath. He gives it over to Zimmerman. He drives in, 3 seconds to go, and a whistle, Titan ball.
Yep, so now you got just under 3 seconds to go. Basically, it's going to be a catch-and-shoot opportunity for West.
Zimmerman with Agnock in front of him. Goes down
what
Lockhart
a cut.
for 2.
Lincoln Lockhart, Zimmerman.
What a move, and at the half, Titans up 36-21. And we'll be back with the halftime show. You're listening to Up North Sports Radio.
As we look forward to the new year, we extend a heartfelt thank you for your continued support at Bay Bread in Traverse City. When that carb craving hits, or you want something sweet or savory, visit us at Bay Bread for our scrumptious cinnamon rolls, scones, cookies.
And don't forget the sticky buns.
And of course, 40 tasty varieties of freshly baked bread. Fresh made Sammy's in our grab and go cooler. Visit us at Bay Bread Company, 601 Randolph Street, Traverse City. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
TCAPS is proud to introduce an exciting new high school educational program, the first of its kind for Northern Michigan. The Compass Learning Center is a personalized online and hybrid learning experience for high school students to earn their diplomas. Students can now complete their coursework on a schedule they choose. They complete the work online and drop into school when they need assistance and tutoring. Visit learningwithcompass.org or call 231-933-5890 for the details.
Hi, this is Jason at the Camera Shop in downtown Traverse City. It's hard to believe the Camera Shop has been a staple in Traverse City now since 1938. Since taking the store over in 2008, I've evolved and expanded the Camera Shop to offer the best price, service, and product we can. As we have now for years, besides selling cameras at internet low prices, we also transfer all media to digital. Slides, old home movies, videos and audio tape, even cell phone files now. Restored and preserved for future generations to enjoy. All work is done in-house. Our newest evolution is Fusion Fine Art Framing and Gallery. We now offer full custom picture framing at our sister store located directly above the Camera Shop. Fusion Fine Art Framing and Gallery, striving to be the area's finest quality picture framer with over 6,000 options and a range of prices for anyone's budget. So just remember, for anything at all related to art, photos, or video, let us take care of your every need. The Camera Shop and Fusion Fine Art Framing and Gallery, where quality and service still exist.
Some say there's no such thing as a bad pizza, but at Charles & Reed Detroit Pizza, they say only pizza perfection will do. Charles & Reed, in the alley, downtown Traverse City, has taken Detroit-style pizza to its highest form. Do you have a palate ready for adventure? Choose the unique weekly special and expand your taste buds, or get your pie made to order just for you. Dine in or call to order for pickup, 231-252-3497, Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 9. See the menu at charlesandreed.com.
Fox Grand Traverse Ford presents Pre-Owned with Peace of Mind. Fox is now a Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicle center. That means your money back anytime during the first 2 weeks or 1,000 miles, plus a free Carfax history report, a 139-point vehicle inspection, and a 3-month, 4,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Shop our Ford Blue Advantage vehicles online at fgtford.com or visit us on US 31 South in Traverse City.
It's been said that no American can go through a day without using a product grown or produced in Michigan. Well, if you live in Michigan, you shouldn't go through a day without the protection of Farm Bureau insurance. I'm Ben Amon, Farm Bureau. We serve only Michigan, so we know what Michigan needs. We know and we understand you. We protect you. For pure Michigan-based protection, call me, Ben Amon, in Traverse City at 231-735-3127. Or Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company, 231-735-3127.
SportsRadio.com. JJ Rowell, Rich Calkins at the half. Your Titans lead the Forest Hills Northern Huskies 36-21, and good news, Rich says it all adds up.
Yeah, it does, amazingly. Scoring 36 points in the first half, good for the Titans, not always good for the scorer here. So, but anyway, what a first half for Lincoln Lockhart. 15 big points in that first half, and none of them were forced at all. It was all in the flow of the offense. It just worked around. Man, it worked out really, really well. Caden Stoops, he hit a couple of threes. He has 6. Blake Lefebvre has 5. Carter Grubb with 4. Mason Zimmerman with 2. Graham Hetherington with 2. And Jacob Banish hit both of his free throws. He also has 2. That all adds up to a 36-21 lead for the Titans in the first half.
All right, so thus far, Titans with the big lead that they've maintained most of the game. Rich, what do the Titans got to do for the second half?
Hey, continue a lot of the same. One of the keys I thought coming into this game was limiting second chance opportunities to the taller team, which is Forest Hills Northern. They did a really good job of that. I think maybe one possession they had a second chance opportunity, did Forest Hills, but other than that, West is doing a great job of crashing the boards and limiting those second chance opportunities. And I love how effective the full court press has been. Doing it at times on and off. It's created turnovers, some easy buckets. So really like what West has done in this first half.
All right, that halftime report card brought to you by TCAPS, offering the area's widest variety of high-quality academic and extracurricular programs. Great communities, great schools. Go to tcaps.net. And Superintendent Dr. John Van Wagner in the house today, enjoying some Titan basketball.
That's right. Yep, he's a sports fan, likes to check out the games here and there. He's a busy man, but it's always good to have him in-house.
All right, and a reminder, coming up on February the 14th, it's Fight the Freeze with Up North Sports Radio and Nicolay Bank. As you know that there are over 200 students that are considered homeless in Traverse City area schools. That's 25% that live below the poverty line, and Nicolay Bank is asking you to help them fight the freeze, collecting cash donations and gift cards. And you can drop them off at either Nicolay Bank location in Traverse City on US 31 West, right over by Sam's Club, or downtown on East State Street at the city center. Nicolay Bank has generously paid for all the tickets to the February 14th West versus Central game here at Titan Arena, so you can come enjoy that game, get a free date night, and your ticket cost can go to some students in need at the Traverse City area public schools. Get all the details how you can fight the freeze with Nicolay Bank in their hometown at upnorthsportsradio.com.
And Nicolay Bank has done this for a few years now, where they purchase all the tickets for the game, and thank you to them. They do such a tremendous job with this.
Yes, they do. So help out the students in need, and let's fight the freeze. Just a couple minutes from halftime, or the second half, so we'll take a break, get some messages from our fine partners, and when we return, your 10-1 Titans try to make it to 11-1. You're watching Up North Sports Radio.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Loop, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate, so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location.
Hi folks, Jim Jeffries for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's volume leading utility trailer dealer. We have over 200 trailers in stock from America's top brands, including SureTrack, Impact, CargoMax, and now offering AirTow. All clearly marked at volume value pricing. Add to that full service, parts, plus accessories, and Michigan Trailers can solve all your hauling needs. See us today on US 31 South across from Menards, Traverse City, or visit us online at michigantrailers.com.
There's nothing better than a fantastic made-to-order Jimmy John's sandwich or wrap. Oh yeah? How about a free Jimmy John's sandwich or free cookies or free chips? Get your phone out right now and download the Freaky Fast Jimmy John's app. You'll earn a free sandwich after your first food order on the app, and you'll continue to earn points, get special offers, and birthday surprises. Your Freaky Fast experience just gets better when you order from the 2 Traverse City Jimmy John's locations on the Jimmy John's app.
Source Julienne is your fireplace expert in Traverse City, the only dealer to offer the entire line of Cozy Heat fireplaces. Whether gas or wood burning, indoor or outdoor, Cozy Heat has traditional and modern options. And Source Julienne can help you design and install your custom creation and make your Northern Michigan home a truly special retreat. Imagine all the lazy days and magical nights in front of your custom-built Cozy Heat fireplace. Visit Source Julienne in Traverse City or sourcejulienne.com.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Loop, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate, so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. J.J. Rowell, Rich Calkins, and to start the second half, the Huskies will have the ball.
Yep, and they, of course, switch sides. They'll be heading left to right across the video screen. Will the Titans?
Huskies to Agnock. He shoots off the back of the iron.
They're reaching already.
And this time they'll go up for 2 and take the layup.
West just a little sloppy with the ball that time, and Forest Hills Northern took full advantage.
Lockhart up high, gets to Winslow right in front of Coach Ballman in the Titan bench. Up top to Zimmerman. To Grubb, he hands it back to Zimmerman. He goes in, and no whistle, ball on the floor, and the Huskies pick it up. Huskies get down low. They'll pass it back out. From the corner, and it'll drop.
Crowder for a deep three for Forest Hills. 10-point ball game with West up 36-26.
Lockhart up high. Looking for an open man. Over to Robinson. He'll give back. Grubb and Agnock matching up again this to start off the second half. There's the three. Lincoln Lockhart from the corner.
Give Lincoln Lockhart 18 points now in this contest as West stretches out that lead to 13.
6:20 to go in the third. As the Huskies come around the top to Agnock.
Yeah,
and over go down low and a whistle.
Yeah, Winslow Robinson's going to get that little reach in up and over.
His first, team's first. Agnock comes up high. 6 to go. Titans up 39-26 in the third. The Huskies just trying to make it happen. They get it to Agnock down low. He spins, goes up, over, and Zimmerman gets it down.
A sportsmanship warning. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I've seen it a few times here at Titan Arena the last couple weeks.
Usually they just call a tee. Coach was trying to say that he had him by the arm. Interesting. And now we're going to get the technical right there. The warning, there we go. The technical was not called the first time, but now it just got called. Coach wouldn't give up on the hanging on the arm.
So we'll put Leapin' Lincoln Lockhart to the line to shoot a pair of technicals. Remember, shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGT4.com. First one good for Lincoln. And Lincoln is 2 for 2.
Unofficially, Lincoln now with 20 points early in this third quarter. As West is up 41-26.
5:41 to go in the third. Zimmerman to inbound it now. Puts it in the backcourt to Lincoln. Lincoln Lockhart drives down low, turns around, gives it up to Winslow. Robinson. And this time we're going to get a whistle.
Yep, on Forest Hills Northern.
So that's their second. Lockhart goes behind his back. Comes around, gives it off to Zimmerman. Oh.
Lincoln was looking for a little give and go action.
Huskies with the ball now. Under 5 to go in the third. Titans up 41-26. Agnock looking for someone to give it to.
They're going to call in another technical, I think. Lincoln Lockhart just picked up a tee.
Not sure what for, but the officials are.
Yeah, they were on it. He was complaining about something, about not getting a call, or so. Blake Lefebvre's going to check in for Lincoln as Angak's going to shoot a couple of technical free throws.
First one's up and drops. And that one will drop. 41-28 to score, 4:46 to go. Into the backcourt go the Huskies. Lefebvre meets him at the logo. Around top they go. Stoops will pick him up.
I tell you what, Carter Grubb has done a nice job against Angak down low. I mean, it's been a physical battle down there, battling for position, neither one given an inch, and actually the referees have been letting those two guys go at it.
As long as they stay good sports about it.
Oh,
okay.
Exactly, yep. You may pick up a foul here or there trying to establish position, but both of them sharing, battling back and forth. Given and taken.
4:28 on the clock. Titans lead 41-28. From the corner, not enough. Stoops with the rebound.
Great rebound by Caden Stoops right there, the senior.
Over to Zimmerman. He drives, stops, turns, and looks. Back to Stoops, and he gets caught, and a whistle.
And he ran over the defender from Forest Hills. He's going to pick up an offensive foul.
Somebody needs to check that young man for the concussion protocol as hard as his head hit.
Third team foul on West. West up 41-28, just over 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
So coach grabs Brody Jones. He's ready to check in. Agnock, big three. That's, I think, one of the first shots we've seen him drop all night.
Showing off the range, the big 6'9" senior.
Lefebvre over to Robinson. Back to Lefebvre. And that one will be tipped and remain Titan ball.
I tell you, Forest Hills Northern still kind of hanging in there, back to a 10-point lead for the Titans. They just won't go away.
41-31, Titans lead. 3:41 on the clock. Lots of threes and fours and ones. Robinson up top. Winslow drives in, stops in the paint, gives it off to Grubb. He shoots the three off the front. Agnock was looking for it, but he had two Titans in front of him. He'll settle for a layup.
He battled through that contact with Carter Grubb with another bucket. Forest Hills Northern within 8.
Lefebvre up top to Zimmerman. Drives in, turns and looks, gives it to Lefebvre. He comes base, spins to Grubb.
Oh, short-armed it just a bit.
Ball on the floor.
We got a rugby scrum.
And they're going to call timeout.
Was it?
So a quick timeout from Forest Hills, and I believe it'll be Husky ball. We'll be back on Up North Sports Radio.
As the last locally owned new car dealer in Traverse City, Williams Chevrolet is proud to support the Traverse City Titans and all the hardworking folks here in TC. That's Williams' main focus, taking care of our fellow Michiganders and making friendships every day. Williams stocks the most popular brands, Honda, Kia, and Chevrolet, and the Chevy lineup includes a huge stock of rugged Silverados, Blazers, and Equinox. So visit Williams on US 31 or always at williamschevy.com.
To go in the third, Titans up 41-33.
JJ, we mentioned it earlier in the pregame show. Both the freshman and JV boys teams won earlier today for West. The West varsity team now looking for the three-peat.
Huskies give it to Agnock. He passes down low. Ball on the floor, up, no good. And second attempt.
Just like that. Look at there. It's a 6-point ball game.
Lincoln Lockhart back on the court.
West still up, 41-35, but they need a bucket.
Winslow goes in, down low to Jones. Lockhart, now LaFave for three.
Yes!
Blake LaFave gets the big three.
Needed that in the worst way, and the junior Blake LaFave with the deep three.
2:20 to go in the third. Titans up 44-35.
There's a steal by LaFave.
Steal by LaFave.
Man, those long arms.
He matched up with Agnock. Oh, shot for Zimmerman. 3 points for Mason.
They can score points in bunches, and all of a sudden that leads back to 12 for West, just under 2 minutes to go in the third.
47-35 the score. Forest Hills passing around the outside. Agnock comes in, tries to go up, and to no fault of his own, right over Brody Jones.
He's calling for on the arm again, but last couple of times, Agnock, he's made buckets down there. He's made the holding call, like an offensive lineman's holding him.
LaFave up high. Oh, the ball gets knocked away, and
they're going to get Mason Zimmerman with the foul.
That's the fourth on the Titans.
One more, and Forest Hills will be shooting in this quarter. West up 47-37, 1:15 to go in the third.
So the Huskies will inbound it right in front of Coach Doug Ballman. Titans lead by 10, 47-37. Minutes to go in the third. They jump for three, and it's good.
Man. Now back to a 7-point ball game.
The sophomore, Cam Crowder.
The little bit of a yo-yo effect here in this third quarter.
Winslow drives in, loses it, but Jones will get it back over to LaFave, to Zimmerman. Down low to LaFave, he goes up and takes two.
Nice assist by Mason Zimmerman into Blake LaFave.
Titans by 9, under 30 to go in the third. Looks like the Huskies are going to look to take the last shot.
Yeah. Down 9, and they're going to wait to take the last shot. Interesting.
Ten seconds to go. Forest Hills trying to make it happen. 3 seconds. There's a shot, and it'll fall. 2 points for Agnock. So at the end of 3, Titans by 7, 49-42. You're watching Up North Sports Radio.
Has a sports injury slowed you down? Hi, I'm Dr. Grant Carey, an orthopedic surgeon at Munson Orthopedic Institute. Specially trained in sports medicine and an athlete myself, I'm committed to helping athletes like you recover from debilitating injuries. Are you ready to get back to your favorite sport? I'm here to support your recovery with expert care. Visit me at Munson Orthopedic Institute in Prudenville, where I'm accepting new patients. Get started by requesting your consultation at munsonhealthcare.org/MOI.
As we look forward to the new year, we extend a heartfelt thank you for your continued support at Bay Bread in Traverse City. When that carb craving hits, or you want something sweet or savory, visit us at Bay Bread for our scrumptious cinnamon rolls, scones, cookies,
and don't forget the sticky buns.
And of course, 40 tasty varieties of freshly baked bread. Fresh made Sammys in our grab-and-go cooler. Visit us at Bay Bread Company, 601 Randolph Street, Traverse City. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Quarter of today's game, Titans up 49-42. Welcome back to Up North Sports Radio.
And in the scoring department, with 1 quarter to go, Lincoln Lockhart leading the Titans with 20 points. Blake LaFave with 10, 5 for Mason Zimmerman, 6 for Caden Stoops, 4 for Carter Grubb, and 2 apiece for Graham Hetherington and Jacob Banish.
Titans will start off the fourth quarter with the ball. There goes Lefebvre, gives it off to Zimmerman. Tries to find Carter Grubb down low. He's blocked. Zimmerman.
Give him some help.
Yep. And we're going to get a timeout from Coach Doug Bowman.
Yeah, good call by Coach. It was close to getting a 5-second call.
So we'll take a TVC Airport timeout. Remember, fly Allegiant American, Delta, Sun Country, and United. Visit tvcairport.com.
Dreaming of the sun and sand? TVC Cherry Capital Airport will take you there. Book your summer vacation to 20 nonstop destinations served by all 6 airlines, including Avello and Sun Country. Now's the time to book your 2025 vacation experience. Check out tvcairport.com. tvcairport.com.
To go, and a well-placed timeout by Coach Doug Bowman to keep the ball in the Titan hands.
That's right, 7-point ball game with 7:44 to go here in the fourth quarter, and it was getting close to a 5-second call, so instead of turning the ball over, Coach Bowman, of course, calls that timeout.
Zimmerman to Grubb, and
over the back on Forest Hills, and that's going to go against Pasco, Peyton Pasco, the 6'3 senior from Forest Hills.
Zimmerman looking for an outlet, goes way up high to Lefebvre. He drives paint, looks for a man, gets it to Lockhart up top. Lincoln takes the pick from Carter. Meets up with Agnock. Over to Stoops. Titans are just chewing clock right now.
Trying to set something up offensively, can afford to be a little patient.
Zimmerman and Stoops, lane catch. Grubb wide open, and he gets the dunk!
Carter Grubb with a two-handed flush.
Nobody there, and he took it. 51-42, Titans lead. Oh, a pass missed. Agnock gets it. 6:52 to go in the game. There's a big shot from the Huskies. No good. Zimmerman pulls it in. Lockhart to Stoops for three. Not enough, or too much, rather.
Carter Grubb ran the floor really well that time. He was hoping to get ahead of the crowd and get another two-handed flush. No Angok. He's down on the floor. You got numbers.
There's the Blake Lefebvre from the corner. In and out.
Put back by Grubb.
Takes it for two. Titans by 11, 53-42, 6:10 to go.
Unofficially, Carter Grubb now with 8 points. Playing hard. Ooh, in that fourth quarter, a deep three by Forest Hills.
Crowder takes a three-pointer and a timeout from the Huskies. So we'll be back on Up North Sports Radio.
Fox Grand Traverse Ford presents Pre-Owned with Peace of Mind. Fox is now a Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicle center. That means your money back anytime during the first 2 weeks or 1,000 miles, plus a free Carfax history report, a 139-point vehicle inspection, and a 3-month, 4,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Shop our Ford Blue Advantage vehicles online at fgtford.com or visit us on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Source Julian is your fireplace expert in Traverse City, the only dealer to offer the entire line of Cozy Heat fireplaces. Whether gas or wood burning, indoor or outdoor, Cozy Heat has traditional and modern options. And Source Julian can help you design and install your custom creation and make your Northern Michigan home a truly special retreat. Imagine all the lazy days and magical nights in front of your custom-built Cozy Heat fireplace. Visit Source Julian in Traverse City or sourcejulian.com.
SportsRadio.com, where your Titans lead Forest Hills Northern 53-45, 6:04 to go in the game.
Yeah, it's been a very interesting game back and forth here. J.J. West has stretched that lead out to like 15, 16 at times, looking really just to take control. And this Forest Hills teams continue to battle back. They got it within 8 right now with West having the ball.
Lockhart at the logo. So another foul on Forest Hills. That'll be their second.
They're going to get Tuthill, Jacob Tuthill. He's trying to debate. They're going to have to watch it here because, again, they will call some techs here. We've seen that. There's been a couple here already in this game.
I think we've seen more today than we have all year.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Lockhart to Lefebvre. He stops.
Yeah. Good job, Blake. Yep. Forest Hills wanted to travel. No such luck.
Winslow goes left. Off to Lockhart. Comes back up high. Lincoln to Stoops for three. Oh.
And they're going to get a Forest Hills player with a push in the back.
So that's going to be the third on Forest Hills. That was on Agnock. Robinson to inbound it.
Third team foul for Forest Hills.
Gives it to Lockhart. Jumps for two. Too much. Forest Hills gets it down in a hurry. They drive in, turn around, pass it off. Up they go, off the glass, loose ball, and they'll get it back. Down low they go. Grubbs there to meet him. No whistles and no basket.
Big mass scramble play that time on both sides.
Lockhart takes the pick from Stoops. Hands off to Lefebvre. Down low to Grubb. Off his foot. Lefebvre gets it back to Lincoln.
Oh! That was Lincoln's easiest chance all night. He just couldn't believe he was that open.
4:25 to go in the game. Titans up 53-45. Down low they go, off the glass, and 2 points for the Huskies. And a technical.
DeHabra, and number 10 is going to get that. So that's DeHabra.
So they get the 2 points, but now Lockhart will come down and take them back.
I thought Tuthill, number 3, was expecting that he was going to get it. So it's going to send Lincoln Lockhart to the Fox Motors free throw line.
Remember, shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGTFord.com. Lincoln drops the first one. And if my memory serves me, that puts Mr. Lockhart 6 for 6 from the line today.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're exactly right. Good memory, buddy.
Okay, I'm done for the month.
Yeah. Now with 22 points in this contest.
4:15 to go. Titans up 55-47, and it'll be Titan ball. Lincoln walks it across the timeline, gives it over to Stoops. He drives in, shoots it, and takes 2 more.
Good aggressive move by the senior Carter Grubb driving to the hole.
Titans back to a 10-point lead. Under 4 to go. Behind the back. Oh, that was pretty. And Agnock.
Yeah.
First real dominance we've seen at him under the basket tonight.
And be able to get it down in the crowded spaces down low there. He got it up and through everybody. 8-point lead for West with 3:35 to go in this contest.
Stoops right in front of the Titan bench. Plays catch with Winslow Robinson, who gives it back. Stoops into the paint, jumps.
Oh, that backspin almost grabbed a hold of the front of the rim and went in.
Agnock thought he was going to go for it, but
up
instead
and under.
Up and under.
Yeah, by the 6'9 senior Agnock. 6-point ball game, JJ, just over 3 minutes to go. Forest Hills will not go away. Yeah, there's a foul. For sure, and that's going to be the 5th team foul, so that's going to send Lincoln Lockhart to the line for some Fox Motors free throws.
Yes, it does, and we're not getting our normal foul tallies with the players, but I think Agnock's got to be in trouble by now.
Yeah, he's at least got to have 3 that I know of, maybe 4.
Lincoln shoots the first Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln free throw. It's good. Shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGTFord.com. Coach telling the boys to back up. Second shot for Lincoln. It's good. Titans 59-51 with 3 minutes to go.
Now 8 for 8 from the charity stripe is Lincoln Lockhart.
Down low they go to Agnock. He'll pass it around. There's the 3 shot. And looked more like an alley-oop. He came back for 2.
Yeah, that was Crowder down low catching that air ball. And little reverse layup.
Stoops goes in, passes off the hands of Lockhart. He saves it. Oh, but they ends up in the hands of the Huskies. Off the glass, no good. Loose ball. And the Huskies will get it.
They're going to reset the offense with a 6-point lead for West, 59-53.
2:15 on the clock.
Ooh.
Big shot from downtown.
Wow.
Too much.
Oh, and an offensive rebound by Forest Hills. And that was DeHabra.
They called that on Stoops. Wisely, he just stood there befuddled.
And they're going to, and they say it was like after the shot. No, they are calling for 1 now. Originally, he called for 2 free throw attempts. But again, so now it's just 1 free throw. It wasn't during the act of shooting.
And that makes the score 59-56 with just over 2 minutes to go.
A 3-point lead has dwindled down here. Just over 2 minutes to go. A whole lot closer than we anticipated after. Oh, it's over and back.
He was in the air.
He hadn't established position in the other half. So, yeah, that was the right call. Turnover by West, and 1:58 to go. We got ourselves a barn burner now.
So we'll get a quick timeout. We'll be back on Up North Sports Radio.
When it's time for a change, head to J-Loop, where Northern Michigan changes their oil. With 4 clean, convenient locations in TC and Williamsburg and a handy, knowledgeable staff, J-Lube is ready to keep you rolling. They check all the fluids, filters, and get you back on the road in 20 minutes or less. You also get a free car wash certificate so your outside is as ship-shape as your insides. Open 8 to 6 Monday to Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. It's J-Lube for a change that'll keep your car or truck running like it should. Visit jlubeservices.com for your nearest location.
As the last locally owned new car dealer in Traverse City, Williams Chevrolet is proud to support the Traverse City Titans and all the hardworking folks here in TC. That's Williams' main focus, taking care of our fellow Michiganders and making friendships every day. Williams stocks the most popular brands, Honda, Kia, and Chevrolet, and the Chevy lineup includes a huge stock of rugged Silverados, Blazers, and Equinox. So visit Williams on US 31 or always at williamschevy.com.
1:58 on the clock. Titans up 59-56.
Yeah, as I mentioned just before we went to break, this game has gotten a whole lot closer than anticipated. I think maybe the lead was 17 at one time, somewhere right around in there. And now Forest Hills with a 3 could tie it up. Now we got to say the time what's left in regulation instead of the fourth quarter because it's gotten much closer.
Huskies with the ball. They pass around to Agnock. He thought about the shot. No thanks. He'll hand off. They give it to Agnock. Passing down low, up and in, no. Agnock
for the
shoots
tie.
The 3, nothing.
Offensive rebound.
Another shot for the Huskies. They'll pass it up high. Big three-pointer.
Tie ball game.
Tie ball game.
Unbelievable.
You know,
just Wes has done such a great job not getting second chance opportunities, but this last couple of minutes of this fourth quarter, that's exactly what Forest Hills has done, has got second chance opportunities, and we're tied up.
Minutes ago, Titans need to get fired up. Zimmerman up top. Off to Lockhart, or to Winslow.
We got timeout. Coach Ballman
So we'll take a quick TVC Airport timeout. Your total value and convenient airport flying to your dream destination. Go to tvcairport.com.
Has a sports injury slowed you down? Hi, I'm Dr. Grant Carey, an orthopedic surgeon at Munson Orthopedic Institute. Specially trained in sports medicine and an athlete myself, I'm committed to helping athletes like you recover from debilitating injuries. Are you ready to get back to your favorite sport? I'm here to support your recovery with expert care. Visit me at Munson Orthopedic Institute in Prudenville, where I'm accepting new patients. Get started by requesting your consultation at munsonhealthcare.org/MOI.
54.5 seconds, and we're tied up at 59 apiece. Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com, and your Titans need to get fired up.
They sure do. It's I think the team and this crowd here been a very quiet crowd on a Saturday afternoon, this matinee affair, and I think they're stunned as what has transpired here as Forest Hills has not given up at all, and now we're at a tie ball game with under 50 seconds to go.
A fave.
And we got Caden Stoops set a pick, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Caden.
That's the team's second, his fifth, so
yeah.
Stoops is done.
So Caden Stoops going to finish this game with 8 points.
49 seconds on the clock now. In regulation.
Yeah, I tell you, it's Forest Hills could take a lead here.
They're just trying to chew clock.
Yeah, they might try to play for last shot, but you got to be able to handle the ball. If you're going to do that, you better be able to handle the ball.
25 seconds to go. Now the bleacher creature / JV team start to come alive.
Yeah, D up, I believe is what they're saying. Is that like for the defense, D up?
10 seconds on the clock. Five seconds.
It's getting the loudest it's been all game.
2, 1.
Long
and regulation.
Going to overtime, baby.
59 apiece. We'll be back for the fifth quarter on Up North Sports Radio.
As we look forward to the new year, we extend a heartfelt thank you for your continued support at Bay Bread in Traverse City. When that carb craving hits or you want something sweet or savory, visit us at Bay Bread for our scrumptious cinnamon rolls, scones, cookies,
And don't forget the sticky buns.
and of course 40 tasty varieties of freshly baked bread. Fresh made Sammys in our grab and go cooler. Visit us at Bay Bread Company, 601 Randolph Street, Traverse City. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Dreaming of the sun and sand? TVC Cherry Capital Airport will take you there. Book your summer vacation to 20 nonstop destinations served by all 6 airlines, including Avello and Sun Country. Now's the time to book your 2025 vacation experience. Check out tvcairport.com. tvcairport.com.
Fox Grand Traverse Ford presents Pre-Owned with Peace of Mind. Fox is now a Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicle center. That means your money back anytime during the first 2 weeks or 1,000 miles, plus a free Carfax history report, a 139-point vehicle inspection, and a 3-month, 4,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Shop our Ford Blue Advantage vehicles online at fgtford.com or visit us on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Fox Motor, only the best.
Welcome to Overtime on UpNorthSportsRadio.com. JJ Rowell, Rich Calkins, and this time we will head back to the circle for another Nicolay Bank tip-off.
That's right. I believe this is our first OT game this year. Is it not? Yeah. Oh,
Grubb just misses it.
He sure did. Oh, and they're going to convert. Does Forest Hills? They take their first lead of the game.
Fouls carry over into overtime, and you get 4 minutes for the period. LaFave over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman keeps it, goes in for 2, tied up 61 apiece.
Good aggressive move. Once Mason Zimmerman saw that open lane, there was no doubt about it. He was driving the ball to the hole, and he converted.
Huskies down at the other end. Give it up to Agnock. He goes down low.
Wow.
Mason throws a heck of a body down to Zimmerman.
Almost was able to draw a foul on Forest Hills. gives the ref something to look at. Just over 3 minutes to go, tied up at 61 in the extra period.
Huskies just chewing that clock.
Yeah, no shot clock in high school, baby. You can take as much time as you want. I've often thought that a 30-second shot clock would be perfect for high school. Force those high school teams to make shots, take
Lockhart
shots.
knocks that one away, but the Huskies will keep it almost to half court.
With the fouls carrying over, remember the Huskies have 5 team fouls. So anytime they foul, West will be shooting free throws. West
2:30 on the clock, 61 apiece.
Deep three. No.
Loose ball, and the Huskies will get it back.
Man, the ball has been bouncing their way here towards the last half of the fourth quarter, and now in OT.
Agnot goes in, throws his shoulder into Carter Grubb.
Oh, and they get it back. Oh, my gosh. Oh, and Grand Rapids gets it again. Unbelievable.
Agnot for 3, nothing there. Loose ball, they're playing volleyball.
And finally, it's going to go West way. Wow.
And the Huskies have a man go down, so that'll be, I think, an official timeout. It is not, because he's still on the court. But it'll be Titan ball. Zimmerman from the corner.
And we're tied up at 61. 1:55 to go. Wow. They had like 4 or 5 chances on that last possession.
Lockhart looks at the clock as he comes up. He's got plenty of time. Gives it over to Mason Zimmerman. Now to LaFave. Back to Lincoln. 1:30 on the clock. Lincoln comes right. Over to Winslow. Robinson looking for a move. He'll back it up. Grubb sets a pick. Winslow comes around in front of the Titan bench. Over to Zimmerman.
Yeah, Lincoln tried that backdoor cut right there, but Forest Hills was aware of it.
Under a minute to go. Here comes Grubb. Up, nothing there.
He tried to shot with the left hand and had some contact. Was not called. As now Forest Hills, 45 seconds to go in the first overtime. They're going to try to hold the ball again for last shot.
Still 61 apiece.
Each team has only scored 2 points here in the extra period.
Huskies just passing up top.
Yep. Need a steal. Blake LaFave with those. And we got a timeout for Forest Hills.
So we'll take a timeout. 61 apiece, 25 seconds on the clock.
As we look forward to the new year, we extend a heartfelt thank you for your continued support at Bay Bread in Traverse City. When that carb craving hits or you want something sweet or savory, visit us at Bay Bread for our scrumptious cinnamon rolls, scones, cookies,
And don't forget the sticky buns.
and of course 40 tasty varieties of freshly baked bread. Fresh made Sammys in our grab and go cooler. Visit us at Bay Bread Company, 601 Randolph Street, Traverse City. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
$61 apiece, 25.4 seconds on the clock, and Forest Hills has the ball.
Yep, they do. They love to drain the clock, and they're hoping to try to take the last shot once again. They had the same strategy at the end of regulation. So as long as they can hold on to the ball, they want to try to win it or push it to the another extra period. But West, who's aggressive on defense, they're looking for a steal here. But
Well, we got to remember which team played last night and which team didn't.
Right. But, team fouls again. West only has 2 team fouls. Forest Hills has 5. Again, only 2 points scored for each team in the extra period here.
So Forest Hills will inbound in front of the timetable. They'll go back court.
Close. Bleachers are rumbling. There's a steal by Winslow.
Robinson turns around. Yes! With 13 seconds to go, Titans lead by 2.
Winslow
Robinson in a timeout. Winslow Robinson just picked his pocket.
And that's his first bucket of the night.
And probably the most important.
No question. What an important 2 points. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Winslow just studying the player, and then with a clean pick, and then converts the bucket. It was a contested bucket down low. And, man, what a job by the senior, Winslow Robinson.
So with 12 seconds on the clock, Titans up 63-61. Make sure you join us for the Source Julian post-game show. Coach Doug Bauman will join us. Give us our Jimmy John's player of the game and our motivated player of the game. And I don't know if Winslow's got one yet.
Yeah, well, here's the deal. I'll show you how big my writing is, JJ. The other, 2. And the Winslow's one, I had to put it like 4 times as big just because of how huge that bucket was. So West needs to stop, though. They're only up 2. You know exactly what Forest Hills Northern is going to do. They're probably going to get their big man, try to use his size, Angok, to try to get him down low and see what they can do with that to try to tie the ball game or try to win it. But West up 2, 63-61, 12 seconds exactly to go.
Forest Hills, full length of the court to go. They've got Blake Lefebvre and Mason Zimmerman down there.
Yep, kind of man-to-man. It's not their trap that they usually run, but man-to-man just to give them a little extra pressure.
10 seconds.
Oh, there's a steal by Zimmerman.
Gives it to Lefebvre. 5 seconds to go to Grubb with a second dunk of the game. As time runs out, Titans win 65-61. Wow.
Unbelievable. What a great game by West to finally to seal the deal with the slam by Carter Grubb.
Wow, that was just some incredible basketball. It was so quiet the first 4 periods, but the man, that 5th period, they came alive.
And they sure did. Yeah, it was good to have the crowd get into it at the end.
So, as they shake hands, Titans win by 4. We'll be back for the Source Julian post-game show. You're listening to Up North Sports Radio.
Source Julian is your fireplace expert in Traverse City, the only dealer to offer the entire line of Cozy Heat fireplaces. Whether gas or wood burning, indoor or outdoor, Cozy Heat has traditional and modern options. And Source Julian can help you design and install your custom creation and make your Northern Michigan home a truly special retreat. Imagine all the lazy days and magical nights in front of your custom-built Cozy Heat fireplace. Visit Source Julian in Traverse City or sourcejulian.com.
There's nothing better than a fantastic made-to-order Jimmy John's sandwich or wrap. Oh yeah? How about a free Jimmy John's sandwich or free cookies or free chips? Get your phone out right now and download the Freaky Fast Jimmy John's app. You'll earn a free sandwich after your first food order on the app, and you'll continue to earn points, get special offers, and birthday surprises. Your Freaky Fast experience just gets better when you order from the 2 Traverse City Jimmy John's locations on the Jimmy John's app.
At Nicolay Bank, we know that it takes a lot to run a business, from managing cash flow to keeping a pulse on your financial health. We're focused on making your banking experience effortless so you can focus on running your business. We work with you to understand your needs and build personalized solutions. With the right mix of banking services and fraud prevention solutions, we can empower your business to grow and reach the next level. NicolayBank.com. Real people, real conversations.
It's been said that no American can go through a day without using a product grown or produced in Michigan. Well, if you live in Michigan, you shouldn't go through a day without the protection of Farm Bureau insurance. I'm Ben Amon, Farm Bureau. We serve only Michigan, so we know what Michigan needs. We know and we understand you. We protect you. For pure Michigan-based protection, call me, Ben Amon, in Traverse City at 231-735-3127. Or Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's insurance company, 231-735-3127.
TCAPS is proud to introduce an exciting new high school educational program, the first of its kind for Northern Michigan. The Compass Learning Center is a personalized online and hybrid learning experience for high school students to earn their diplomas. Students can now complete their coursework on a schedule they choose. They complete the work online and drop into school when they need assistance and tutoring. Visit learningwithcompass.org or call 231-933-5890 for the details.
Welcome to the Source Julian postgame show on UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. JJ Rowell, Rich Calkins as the Titans in overtime, 65-61 over the Forest Hills Northern Huskies.
Wow, it was a crazy one, JJ. It looked like West was in control pretty much that whole game. I think the lead at one point was up to 17 points in total control, but Forest Hills Northern did not give up and battled back and tied it up at 59 apiece, and they had a chance to win it in regulation. But West in overtime with a huge steal by Winslow Robinson to take the lead, which ends up being the winning bucket, by the way.
Yep.
That gave him the winning bucket. And then Carter Grubb with the exclamation point, two-handed flush, his second dunk of the game, by the way, to finish out the deal for West to have a 65-61 win.
You know, the way it started way back at 1:30, 5 quarters ago, if you'd have told me that the Huskies would have come back to tie it at the end of the game, they looked like they had no energy. But
exactly, West was up 15 at the half, and it looked like they were just going to run away with it in the second half. But again, it did not happen. But it showed both teams showed some resiliency there, because West, it would have been easy for them once it got tied up to just let all the air out of the balloon. But finally, the crowd got really into it in the overtime period. Yeah. And, man, it was they were stomping their feet. They were into it. It was the loudest it's been here in a while.
You've got to give credit to the JV team, who also won today, 47-40. They filled the spot of the bleacher creatures tonight, and they started making a lot of noise towards the end of the game.
And then everybody else followed suit. And it was nice to hear, nice to see. So what an incredible win for West as they moved to 11-1. Overall. And with the scoring department, real quick, JJ, Lincoln Lockhart led the team with 24 points, Carter Grubb with 10, Caden Stoops with 8, Blake Lefebvre with 10, Mason Zimmerman with 7, Winslow Robinson 2 points all night,
and it was the biggest 2 points of the night.
And it was the winning bucket in overtime. Incredible on that steal. Graham Hetherington with 2 and Jacob Banish with 2 as well. Great job shooting free throws all night long by West. I don't think they missed one. They did not. Blake Lefebvre, perfect 2 for 2. Of course, Lincoln Lockhart, 8 for 8, and Jacob Banish, 2 for 2 as well.
All right. So, as we continue here on the Source Julian postgame show, Coach Doug Bauman will be joining us in just a few minutes. We'll have our Jimmy John's Player of the Game, our Fox Motors Motivated Player of the Game. Stay tuned on Up North Sports Radio.
As we look forward to the new year, we extend a heartfelt thank you for your continued support at Bay Bread in Traverse City. When that carb craving hits, or you want something sweet or savory, visit us at Bay Bread for our scrumptious cinnamon rolls, scones, cookies.
And don't forget the sticky buns.
And of course, 40 tasty varieties of freshly baked bread. Fresh made Sammy's in our grab-and-go cooler. Visit us at Bay Bread Company, 601 Randolph Street, Traverse City. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Fox Grand Traverse Ford presents Pre-Owned with Peace of Mind. Fox is now a Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicle center. That means your money back anytime during the first 2 weeks or 1,000 miles, plus a free Carfax history report, a 139-point vehicle inspection, and a 3-month, 4,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Shop our Ford Blue Advantage vehicles online at FGTFord.com or visit us on US 31 South in Traverse City.
Fox Motors, only the best.
There's nothing better than a fantastic made-to-order Jimmy John's sandwich or wrap. Oh yeah? How about a free Jimmy John's sandwich or free cookies or free chips? Get your phone out right now and download the Freaky Fast Jimmy John's app. You'll earn a free sandwich after your first food order on the app, and you'll continue to earn points, get special offers, and birthday surprises. Your Freaky Fast experience just gets better when you order from the 2 Traverse City Jimmy John's locations on the Jimmy John's app.
Hi, folks. Jim Jeffries for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's volume leading utility trailer dealer. We have over 200 trailers in stock from America's top brands, including SureTrack, Impact, Cargomax, and now offering Air Tow. All clearly marked at volume value pricing. Add to that full service, parts, plus accessories, and Michigan Trailers can solve all your hauling needs. See us today on US 31 South across from Menards, Traverse City, or visit us online at michigantrailers.com.
Welcome to the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Michigan Trailers here in Traverse City. Rich Calkins with Doug Bauman, head coach at Traverse City West, and of course Lincoln Lockhart as well. Coach, it was a Saturday matinee and everybody got their money's worth.
They sure did. Kind of starting the third quarter there, I thought we were going to just kind of cruise on in and have a good 15-point lead and push it. And, to their credit, they got fired up there and came out and had a real good energy and cut that lead, obviously pushed it into overtime. But I could just see the boys on the bench there when kind of came down to crunch time and they knew that they had to get it done. They did. Big stop by Winslow, obviously, and the bucket to finish.
Right.
And then another really good stop by Blake to get the turnover to finish on a Carter Grubb dunk at the end. So real proud of the boys for finishing out.
Yeah, Coach, I really thought the team did a great job in limiting second chance opportunities for the taller team in Forest Hills Northern. And then, like the last couple of minutes of that fourth quarter, all of a sudden they were getting every offensive rebound and hustle plays and all that. It really turned the tide for them and allowed them to tie the game up in regulation.
Well, I'll have to go back and watch your game footage to see which one of you two had jinxed us by saying we were doing good on the rebounds.
I think I'll probably wave my hand.
Spoke a little too soon, but that was it. They battled hard on the boards. They had a couple loose balls that we didn't get to, and then kicked it out for the three. And they had some big shots off of those loose balls, and that was kind of the difference. You're absolutely right. For the majority of the game, we were able to get to the boards, and when we didn't, they made us pay. But again, just the resilience of this crew and the willingness to get it done showed.
Another positive, Coach. Free throws. I don't think we missed a free throw all night. I thought 12 for 12 or something like that. Of course, led by Lincoln over here. He was like a perfect 8 for 8. Banish was 2 for 2. And then I think maybe Blake LaFave was 2 for 2. But incredible job by everybody shooting free throws.
Yep, and I said I was real proud of the boys. We came out with really good energy, moved the ball well, especially not having played for almost a week with the snow days and all that, coming in on a Saturday morning. Showed a lot of really good things, again, to push that lead. And then we just kind of let it get away from us, but locked it down when we needed it to. And obviously a lot of that has to do with Lincoln and also Blake LaFave, I thought, played just a phenomenal game for us today, picking up some of those points where Winslow didn't in this particular game.
Right.
But I said we've talked about in a lot of post games and a lot of pre-game chats there. We always have a kid that's going to step up and fill that role. Today it was Blake stepping up. What else? Mason Zimmerman had 7. Carter had a great game. I think he was probably close to a double-double there.
Because he battled that big kid, the Anga kid, all night long,
Yep.
and it was very physical. They let those two really bump all night long, and I was real impressed how Carter hung in there.
Yes, absolutely. This is the last 3 or 4 games for Carter. He's really kind of turned that corner and embraced the physicality, embraced the need to get to the basket, offensive rebound for us, and put back, and that was just a real strong suit for us early on in the game. So that's a Carter to credit for getting better and learning as he develops.
Yeah, Coach, a great win for the team. Who do we have next coming up?
We have the Sioux on Wednesday, and then that big Cadillac
game
rivalry
on Friday.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, home game Wednesday against the Sioux that we'll get ready for. Give the boys a couple days off here this weekend, and then get after it, and hopefully continue our winning streak, and more importantly, continue that march to the conference championship. So
Right, exactly. Yeah, Coach, that'll close out our 5-game homestand.
Yes.
With Sault Ste. Marie on Wednesday. I take it Lincoln is your Fox Motors, the Jimmy John's player of the game?
He is. Again, just been playing really well this season, all season, real stable for us, real consistent. Had a little bit of an extra push today, had some of his boys on that other team that he plays AAU with, so it always adds for a fun rivalry when you get to against your buddies. But yeah, stepped up, made some big shots. I mean, he was just on fire in that first half, controlled the second half tempo, made free throws. So everything you're looking for, not only in a senior leadership, but game day player like him for Jimmy John's, absolutely.
Yeah, well deserved for sure. And as we told you, then we're going to Winslow Robinson. 2 points, but again, the important 2 points in the steal. It was just he looked for the opportunity. It was there. He picked it perfectly and then converted a contested bucket.
Yep, and we knew at that, we called that timeout there, and we knew that we could be a little bit more aggressive. We knew the gameplay from the officials had let us be a little bit more physical.
Right.
And we knew we only had 2 fouls, and I just said, Winslow, just stay in front of him, make him work, and if you get it, you get it. And sure enough, as soon as he exposed that, Winslow's long arms were able to poke it away, got after it, finished. So big buckets for Winslow, well-deserving of that Fox-motivated player.
Yep. Well, congratulations on the win. Now 11-1, Coach. Let's get another one next Wednesday night.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Appreciate
sounds
you guys.
good.
Thanks.
Doug Ballman, now joined by Lincoln Lockhart, the Jimmy John's player. Lincoln, unofficially, I had you at 24. Hopefully, the real scorebook had you there as well. But scored that many points. But again, nothing was forced tonight. It was all under the guise of the way you moved the ball and how the offensive sense went.
For sure, I got to give a lot of credit to my guys. I mean, they found me in the perfect spots to hit shots and put me in a successful position. So I give a lot of credit to them for sure.
Yeah, is there extra mode? Like Coach had mentioned that a couple of the guys that play for Forest Hills Northern, you play AAU ball with them. There's always, when you match up with guys around the state that you play travel ball with, it's always fun to play them because you really want to put on a good show.
For sure. I mean, a few of the guys are on my AAU team down at the West Michigan Lakers in Grand Rapids, and that would have been Forest Hills Northern would have been my high school if I stayed living down there. So I'm from that area.
Oh, okay.
So this was definitely a big game for me. I had my AAU coaches in the stands, and I had some family friends that came up from GR. So this game was definitely circled on my schedule for sure. That I want to put a good game off.
Well, you put together a really good one again.
Thank you.
Perfect 8 for 8 from the free throw line as well. Really good job. And I say it almost every game. You never want to get into a free throw shooting competition with this West team because they will make free throws.
For sure, that's really. I mean, credit to Coach Bauman. I mean, we shoot a lot of free throws. Whether it's 5 or 10, but anytime we can get in free throws, we get it in for sure.
All right, 11-1. We have the Sioux, another non-conference foe Wednesday, but then a real big one, of course, Friday night as we go down to Cadillac and take on them.
For sure. Looking forward to that one for sure.
Excellent. All right, Lincoln Lockhart, congratulations on the Jimmy Johns and for being player of the game. Again, happens a lot, but well-deserved. Good job.
Thank you.
Good win.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
All right, Lincoln Lockhart joining us here on the Michigan Trailers post-game show. Thanks for joining us on Up North Sports Radio. We'll be back on Wednesday night for more Titan basketball.
This broadcast of Traverse City West Titan Sports is a production of Up North Sports Radio, a division of Blarney Stone Broadcasting.